Good afternoon from the Office of the Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center. My name is Prince Comrade Olusola Adeboye, reaching you from number 11 Ajako Bus Stop, Shasha Road, Shasha, Lagos, Nigeria. And the number to reach this very branch is 08160171192. And you can also follow us in our YouTube page, Access to Justice TV. Today, right now, right here, we have a case reported by one Mrs. TAIWO, UK based, who said he had some transaction, some business with a man popularly known as Adewale Adesola, whom refused to pay back her 1.4 million, 1.4 million naira only. Today we have a lawyer, barrister, that we have a barrister that is representing the woman, the complainant in question. Stay with us as we'll be giving him audience to tell us what transpired and his purpose of being here today. Thereafter, we'll be giving the same opportunity to Mr. Adewale Adesola. All right, that is the mic.
Okay, I've gone through the messages. I just remembered something. It's actually in figure 1.2 million naira. But they were looking at by inflation and all that, the money would have supposedly for the business gone up. But then it's 1.2 million naira. So there are charts here, and this in where she's asking or where she asked the man in particular.
Your voice is already not there, and what I will advise you to do, you have to start from what brought you here and what you need from this office. You know you are representing your client,
Okay.
so you have to give us her word, her statement.
Okay.
Yeah, who are you? Who is she to you? And who is this person in question? And what transpired?
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Um, my name is Mr. Emmanuel. I'm representing Mrs.
Are you
Olubusola,
Mr. or barrister or
barrister
are,
Emmanuel. Anyone?
did you practice? Are you caught over?
I'm practicing. I'm practicing litigation law. So, Mrs. Olubusola, Mrs. TAIWO, Mrs. TAIWO here. She contacted us sometime last year, early last year, January, concerning an issue that has lingered for years, um, 2016, 2017, where she gave a loan to, not just a loan actually. They said Mr. Adewale met her that he wanted to do a business, asked her for an amount of money. She said she can't afford that amount of money. Then he convinced her to give him 1.6 million naira.
How do you make convince?
Yes, I'm being convinced because he told her that there's this business he wants to go into, supply of sands, which he started. He even showed her his shop in trade fair, where he does contracts for supplies to builders in on the island and the different areas where they are developing structures, properties. So in that regard, she decided he told her that in 3 months' time, she's going to have her money, that is her capital sum, as well as um, a return on that amount, you know. So after this is after telling her that he needed a huge amount of money for that business, but she told him she cannot afford such amount. So he told her about this, and she said, "Okay, what I can give you is this 1.6 million naira." So after which, um, later on, that's it took like him like almost 2 years. He paid 400,000 naira to her at staggeredly. So ever since then, she has been asking him for her money. It's either he would evade her
Since 2000 about.
since 2016. This is 20, it's about 2016. So since that 2016, 2018, she has been asking for her money, but he kept on.
Let's say about 6 years ago.
Yes, he kept on. He would respond. He would tell her, "Okay, I will pay you so dates." So first time we reach, he would neglect her. He would not call her and all that. He would not even return her calls. So she got out of the whole thing and wanted to, you know, find a way to get him to recover his money, her money rather. So it's been like that ever since then. And we as lawyers, we've written to him, trying to recover, trying to contact him via all platforms. The moment he discovers that, okay, you are the person communicating with him, he cuts you off. There was a time he called, there was a lawyer that called on his behalf, for us to discuss settlement before going to court. After some time, the lawyer told us that she's no longer handling, representing him anymore because she doesn't trust him. So that was how Mrs. Taiwo, decided that she's going to come here and then see how she can get him because she doesn't know, she knows he's in Ibadan, but she doesn't know where he is. In Ibadan. She has even good business going on because she sees his updates.
She wants what?
Human rights to help her to recover her money.
Okay. You mean your effort so far, you've not been able to.
From our own part, what we've advised her, what we wanted to do, she said let's hold on. We wanted to go to use the courts generally to get done. But she is saying that because it has been hard to reach the man, this man is in Ibadan, this man is evasive. Even the police tried, and she complained that the money they are asking her is too much and all that.
All
So
right,
she,
let's call the man and hear from him.
okay, better.
Uh, switch it off. Yeah, pull it down. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Adesola. My name is Prince Olushola from
Uh-huh.
from the Office of the Human Rights Defender.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling you in respect of one Mrs. Olubusola,
Uh-huh.
who based in UK. She said she did some transaction with you that is left.
Transaction.
Yes, business. If I may use the word business.
What did she told you she sold for you?
Okay.
Did she sell anything to you?
Okay, hold on, sir. We are mediators. It's as good as we don't know you, we don't know her. But if you can listen to me, sir, so maybe you may have your own word against her word. But according to her, she said she have tried all her possible means to reach you to make sure you refund or pay back the balance of 1.2 million, which you refuse. So that's why we
Okay.
are calling on you. If at all what she's saying is not the right thing or what's transpired, you can also enlighten us, sir.
Anyway, she has never sold anything to me. We were platonic friends,
Okay.
and she helped out when I needed some cash. And I have paid out of the cash. And she paid part of the amount to some spiritualist.
Okay.
There is a lot of, don't mind that she's just not serious. Don't involve yourself in what is not. I don't have any business transaction with her. Just ask her to present the receipt of what she sold to me or what I bought from her. So I will only advise you is not a, she just had an attitude. And I've been paying, I paid 400,000 out of the amount I wanted to pay. And there are things I had in the country. I told her to be patient. That with time I will pay the little money that remains. She started behaving anyhow. So there was never a time we did any business together.
Okay, sir.
We were platonic friends. In fact, we had a partial man to woman relationship, but we have never met.
Okay.
We were only speaking online. So this is a love affair matter.
Okay.
So I don't see your business with that.
Yeah. Like I
I
said,
mean, what I'm trying to say is that I don't see why she has to go to you to discuss that kind of matter.
okay. All right.
So me, I never planned not to pay her. If I had never wanted to pay, I won't pay 400,000.
Okay, sir.
So this is a friend-to-friend matter.
I can understand. What is the balance of the money you wanted to pay her?
I can't tell you that one. She should tell. She stated it in your.
She said
There are
1.2.
lots of things involved. I'm just shortening this thing to you. I'm just telling you in a short way.
Okay, sir.
There are
Do
so
you know
many things
whatever you told us is what we are going to tell her? Then chapter close. If what you tell us,
That is what I said. I can't tell you details. I have shortened it. I told you she paid some money to some spiritualist on my behalf, which I did not tell her. All because she wanted to get married to me at all costs.
okay,
She was having another contact with those spiritualists.
okay,
I said many things are involved. But I don't want to be, I'm busy now. I can't really go into much details, 1, 2, 3 like that. I can only tell you few things. So that's not a problem. I will still pay her. Just tell her to be patient.
okay. You
And
mean
personally, I will call her. I will give her whatever I want to give her more on the money. So she should just be patient. That's all.
okay? You mean you are no longer interested about the affair?
Okay, I know you are recording my voice as I'm speaking to you now.
Okay.
Record it well. Go and play to her. What happened between us, I've just told you.
Okay.
So bye-bye.
I will get back to you.
I told you that's how that's how he does. He wouldn't even want to pick your call next time after this. So
Your clients
yes,
should give you more details. One, what like I asked you before, whether off camera or on camera. I can't really remember if I was
that's
recording
what
when I
if
asked
you're
you.
into affair.
Well, apart from the affair, it was yeah, it's normal. I asked, what is the transaction? What kind of transaction was it? You know,
And
they have business,
I
this and
mentioned it.
that. So now, if this man is saying he did not sell or buy, we did not sell and buy, and she wanted to marry me by all means. Maybe I really don't get his point, but he said there are things he don't want to talk about, and he is still willing to pay and all that. It's not really straight in his.
Let me say something,
statement.
sir. Let me say something, sir.
You can use you can say without marketing.
Remember, I told you something that this man has been evasive and not straightforward. You asked him a question. How much is the balance? You see that he
The
didn't want to
reason
tell
is
you.
that he knew that somebody may be here or we are recording him. So
No,
because
it's sir. It's clear. For instance, if we forget whether it's man or woman, imagine me and you now. Wait, imagine me and you now had.
is that your sister?
Yes,
Speak,
because
let's
I've been
hear.
calling you.
Imagine me and you had a business.
Hello. Hello.
Sure, you've read it.
Hello.
If she's ready to
One
talk,
need
let
the
her
attention.
talk.
One need the attention here. Hold on.
Hold on a minute.
Alpha.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello,
Alpha.
hold on a minute. Let's socket this very well. We need to hear. So you can remove this.
And remove it.
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
No, now.
Hello, sister.
No.
Hello, is a liar. I can hear you.
Okay, let us not start with whether it's a lie or not. You give us your statement. We'll be waiting for you.
I borrowed him. Yeah, I'm sorry. I borrowed him money to buy a truck when he got a business in Naija. And I have a statement that I sent the money to his bank account. The bank statement is there that shows I borrowed him money. I borrowed him money when he got a contract in Naija to buy a truck. Even my friend in the US added money to it for him. He was the one that rang that my friend and begged him. He was begging all of us, and we borrowed him that money. But because my friend know him through me, my friend asked to be on me, and I was the one that paid that money back to my friend in the United States. And it is 6 years now, 6 years and 2 months. You can see all his WhatsApp messages abusing me and threatening me. He's just lying. You have to hold him and collect my money from him, sir. Please, sir. He said nobody can collect that money from him. He will be abusing me. You will see all our chats. You can see where he abuses me, calling me all sorts of names. It is 6 years now, 6 years.
How did you get to know him, and who is it to you?
He's my friend. We're just friends.
He said you have not met you in person. How true is that?
Yes, I met him through my sister.
Online?
We were friends and we were so close. No, not online. My friends live here. My sister live here. We live together.
You met him.
I met him through my friend, my sister, and we were friends. We started talking.
On phone?
Yes. My sister introduced him to me, and we became friends. And when he had problem, he told me, and he said he needed money. He was doing business. He was just out of pity. I pitied him. That was 2016. I borrowed him that money.
Okay, hold on, ma. Was it stated that I borrowed you this money? Is it anywhere it's written in that transaction when you were doing transfer?
Even if you read all our WhatsApp messages, you will see there that he said, I know you borrowed me the money.
Yes.
I will pay you. I will pay you. I know I am owing you. I will pay you. It's in all that messages that they printed out for you, if you can read them, sir.
All right.
He never denied that he did not owe me. And if you check the bank statement, I sent the bank statement, you will see that I sent some money to him through bank account. And there was some I did through all this black market that I sent to him.
The one through black market, is it the one that amounted it to this amount?
Yes. He paid 400 out of 1.6 million for the past 6 years. He has paid last since 2018. Since 2018, he did not pay any money. And I even told him that he should be paying it 100,000 every 3 months. He will have finished paying the money.
All right. Do you know
He's just saying.
Go ahead.
He's just saying, oh, I heard what he said. I heard all the rubbish he's saying. He's just saying that just to rubbish the issue because he's not ready to pay. Even the lawyer can bear me witness. I have written a lot of letters to him. You will ignore it. He's a very, very hardened man.
Okay.
He doesn't want to pay that money. He thinks he can just eat my money and go. And I've done it out of pity. It's not like we have met before. We were just talking on the phone and we became friends. We were talking. And he needs that help. And my friend to help him. We help him out of pity. And he now turned it against us.
Okay. Do you know any of his address in Ibadan?
Yes, I have his address.
So why?
I have where I have his address in Ibadan, and he has a poultry and he has an event center.
So if he has never been arrested, what makes you think he's a hardy man? So we can go
because of the way he speaks to me, the way he talks to me and lash me. Ask the lawyer.
Okay,
ask my lawyer. My lawyer will tell you what we have passed through.
Well, hold on, let me tell you, it's not as difficult as you think as far as this office is concerned. So they should avail us his contact and his address. So we are going to petition to Ibadan. So when it's approved, we send down one of our comrades with your lawyer. Then they will pick him up.
Okay, thank you, sir.
There are so many things we are not going to talk about on phone. You have our number.
Yes, sir. I will ring you, sir.
Okay, then call me. Let me tell you how we can start a fresh whatever with him. And
yes, sir. You can see the way he was talking too, sir. You can see the way he was just talking, rubbishing it. You can see the way he was talking. Because you made a mistake and said we transacted business. He used that as an opportunity. He bought a truck. It was a truck he bought. He got a contract in Naija. They gave him to fill a place. And he said he needed a truck. When I borrowed him money to buy that truck, he said he needed the tire. Then he called my friend in the US and said and was begging and said I should put mouth. I put mouth. And my friend too borrowed him like 300,000. I was the one that paid that 300,000 to my friend after 3 years.
No problem. It is well. So call me up. All this thing will come when we are commending. He did deny it, just that he don't want to make measure of the amount. He said he's going to call your client. He's going to tell her Nigeria is hard, although he tried to,
he won't call her.
Hold on,
just lying.
I'm just telling you that he did not deny. So all this paper you are carrying is not needed right now because it's not denying it. What we are going to do, if you still want to work for your client, we can work together. We are going to.
Yes, I want you to work together. I want to collect that money because it's a cheat. It's a cheat. And when they see people here, they think like somebody is a fool when you pity them.
Okay, then what we are going to do, Madam, I thank God you are still there watching and listening to me live and direct. We are going to work with your lawyer. Not that without your lawyer we cannot do it alone, but because it may warrant you paying for petition, drafting of petition. So your lawyer that you're already paying, or maybe it's your family friend, will be there to cover that space. So he should go and get us his address, either business or resident address. And this video and some of this proof that stated that he's owing you, he will pay when able. So we are not going to wait for when able. So we are going to.
No, I want my money now. It's 6 years. I don't want Ebu again. I want it now. It's 6 years.
The purpose of coming is the same thing I'm saying. I'm just.
If somebody is owing you, I want to pay. You should have paid the money within 6 years. I have given him enough time.
Are you sure you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying you should give him time. I said you can hear when he say when able. We are not ready for when able again. Payable when able is not why you are here. So we are going to work together. So let them get his business address or resident address. With this video and some other chats you have chatted before, it's enough for us to give him whatever name he deserves while he pay your money.
Yes, sir.
All right, please contact me. It's not everything we are going to say online.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Can you give my brother your number? I will get you direct because I've been trying for a long time to get you.
My number is for everybody. I can give you here on air if you are ready to put it down.
Can call it out, sir.
Yeah.
09.
Hold on, let me
No.
get a pen.
Call it. I'll write it on
Oh,
our
I'm
page.
sorry, sir, because I'm at work.
Don't
Okay,
worry.
Call it. I'll call it. I'll write it.
let me get the number.
090
Mm-hmm.
60
Mm-hmm.
29
Mm-hmm.
16
Mm-hmm.
22. That is
Okay, thank
double
you.
two. All right, have a wonderful day.
So what's the name?
Thank you, sir.
Prince Olu. My right.
Okay. So at this juncture, we should call it a day, Abi.
Yeah. This is where we're going to draw the curtain of whatever that man was saying, but all the woman needs is her money. Thank God the man also agreed and accepted to pay. With those few words alone, even though he tried to dribble us, it's enough for we to get him invited and apprehend him as well. Yes, it's a trick. Yes, he tried to trick this woman, whichever name or whatever agreement they were trying to go into. You can understand this is 2016. If you are in need, whether your wife or your whosoever, toaster, or however you may put it, decided to help you shouldn't take advantage of it. God bless you and be kind, but be careful with your money. Any friendship or business or relationship that go with help me is always like 50-50. So you can have your phone. God bless you. Thanks for coming.